Hey friends, it is your creative weird makeup artist pal Cat Sketch to bring you guys another video. Today we're going to do a chit chat, get ready with me, about a little bit of a heavy topic, some of them sprinkled here and there. So trigger warning, if you do not want to hear about weight issues, food issues, stuff like that, you could skip this video and watch any of my other ones where we tell spooky stories or do fun videos. But I'm going to be talking about working out, food, weight issues, stuff like that. So let's dive right in while we start this beautiful makeup look. I saw this gorgeous makeup by Patina. I probably butchered that name, so sorry. This is so pretty and I wanted to recreate it. So definitely go follow them. I'm just using my Milk Hydro Grip Primer, and I have these giant nails that I already scratched my face up and cut my face open with. I feel like a literal female pastel Edward Scissorhands with these Care Bear Wet n Wild nails that I've been dying to wear. I almost sliced my eye open and I sliced it right here and I'm bleeding. So that's a great start to the video. But stick around if you want to hear all about that. Got that primer on. And oh my gosh, you guys, I don't know if you've been following me for a while, but since I was a child, I have dealt with Weight Watchers. If you don't know what Weight Watchers is, it is a program designed, and I think it was not sponsored by, but in collaboration with Oprah. Yes, Oprah. I'm just covering dark circles and age spots and everything. But it is a weight loss program that I've literally been off and on since I was 12 years old. I know, triggering. That's why I warned you all before. If you haven't followed my story on YouTube, hello. I have been a makeup artist and on YouTube. Been on YouTube for 14 years now. I've been a makeup artist for I think almost 9 years now. And I'm a mid-sized girly. Been struggling since I was a kid in my family's eyes to lose weight, and you know, I was always told that maybe I should lose a few pounds, but I finally quit. I'm not going to be doing Weight Watchers anymore because that's traumatic to be on a weight loss program since you were 12 years old. Yeah, it's time to quit that. I'm still like moving my body. I lift weights, do yoga, meditate, which is all great. I highly recommend watching trash TV or doing like workouts. Oh my gosh, I know even workout could be triggering to some people. That's why I'm trying to come at this with an easy heart. So now I'm just thinking about my mental health, because when I'm ever on a huge diet thing, I either get obsessed or am like depressed, or still depressed when I don't have any weight loss goals that I achieve. And it's just a spiral, and I'm still going to be eating vegetables every single day. I'm still going to be moving my body every single day. And I feel like I was so obsessed in planning my food while I was doing a weight loss program that I never really got to enjoy life, and I never thought about the moving my body, doing hobbies that move my body, and being happy. And it was just like a whole spiral. If you guys didn't know, I did deal with an eating disorder in the past. When I was in high school, it was a huge traumatic couple years for me, and it didn't help that, I mean, bless my friends, but they were also dealing with the same eating disorders I was. So it was kind of like we were all in a, you know, very, very sad time. And I've noticed I have unfortunately they know who they are if they're watching this, my support group of friends who I talk to every day. Oh my gosh, I can't even tell you. I know it's hard to make friends and keep friends when you're an adult, but having a support group and friends that also like are there for you to be happy, and they don't care about numbers or what you look like, or they just want you to be happy, really does help. I can't tell you how many friends, some of them in the influencer community, really would get on me like and want me to work out with them because they're worried about my weight and not my happiness. And it was just kind of upsetting. But we're grown now, and I'm a lot older than when I first started on YouTube, so my metabolism's slower as well. Yeah, so now I'm more into like having friends who like me for me, and not just like when I was in my 20s. I felt like the friends I had were ones that I was helping them get ahead, or emotional support while they got ahead, and it was more me being there as emotional support, and they cared more about like clothes and jewelry and how they looked and stuff like that. What I'm saying is, it's very easy for people to be down on themselves than uplifting, especially in the age of being online and social media. We like to compare ourselves, be obsessed with numbers and trends, and everything's at the tip of our fingers, which could be good and or bad. The negative sides is you're always wanting to go towards an image of happiness, having that love life, maybe having a certain car and house and a family or anything like that. We're always striving towards this perfect image, right? But I have a new ideology that I live about my day and try to be more positive, where I think about lately how happy like my child, preteen, younger self would be to see where I'm at today. I think my preteen and child self would literally cry of happiness to see where I am at and how fortunate I am. I could all speak for a majority of us when I say we forget to look at the positives. We always like are what's next, you know? And just to sit around and look at all of the positive things I have in my life and how happy I would have been that I have a boyfriend that loves me. I live in a house with a beautiful dog. I am still in a creative field and making money with my brain and creativity. Like, how freaking excited would my childhood self be, like literally obsessed with Tim Burton, always drawing with a pencil, crying in my room, drawing about my parents wanting me to be a nurse or something else and not wanting me to pursue anything in art. How freaking happy would that kid be to know that I'm living that life out just in a creative field and like getting by and happier. I think what also helped me in this mindset, this isn't for everybody, but to think of positivity, happiness, the little things in life. I almost just did my eyebrows with eyeliner. Let me get my NYX Lift and Snatch brow pen. But what really helped me is that I am more gentler on myself. Being a people pleaser, I feel like we always like don't want to make people upset, look after everybody else before ourselves. And I had to take that into account because I'm sometimes like that and people take advantage of it. And you know, I always thought, oh, my family wants me to, you know, to have the husband, the kids, the house, but that's not for everybody. And as I got older and more mature, I realized like maybe I don't, or kids aren't in my future. I'm not gonna say I don't want kids, but I feel like kids aren't in everybody's future. I am satisfied with just my dog, my life, and my passions. Because unfortunately, not everybody can have children. And I feel like that really altered my whole mindset on pressuring myself to be a certain weight and to be a certain way and to make all these life goals for myself at a certain timeline, you know? But oh my gosh, I wish I could interview people that have had the same friends for their whole life, because I'm like, how do you do it? Like, a lot of my friends and I growing up have grown apart and like literally moved apart away from each other or just emotionally apart. And it's so hard to keep the same people. Do they stay in the same town? I don't know how people do it. But I feel like changing is part of life, and I feel like I'm changing a lot lately for the better. I'm standing up for myself more. I'm taking time for myself, which was really hard. In my past, I never took time for myself. It's so hard to navigate life, I feel like. I feel like sometimes I wasn't given the correct tools. Because your parents are supposed to help you, but I even feel like I needed someone to help navigate me on how to learn how to cooperate with my parents. Does that make any sense? And lately, I've been not only really drawn to makeup still, there's a series coming out that I'm really excited and passionate about, but I've also been really drawn to cooking, because if you guys didn't know, I'm allergic to a lot of different things, so I had to teach myself how to cook when I found out I had all these food allergies around 8 years ago. So, and especially during the pandemic, I was cooking up a bunch. If you see my Instagram and everything, I make a lot of foods. I'm just getting NYX glitter base. Hopefully this will work, and I am going to dab it on and use, this is so dangerous, do not do this unless you're a professional or you know how to remove chunky glitter from your eyes without hurting yourself. This is the Humoi Miss Piggy Glitter Color Pop collab. So pretty that I'm gonna put on my eyes. I need to do liner first though. I'm just using a red liner right here. This is a Color Pop liner. But I've been really interested in actually maybe even doing food content in the future. Unfortunately, I do not have the time now because I have this, another job, and it would eat up a lot of my time to be consistent, be up on, you know, a whole different Instagram, maybe TikTok, stuff like that. But I have so many recipe ideas. I feel like there's not many gluten-free cooks out there who also have multicultural background of being Hapa like me, and I think it'd be really cool and fun. And I'm so like inspired and have so many recipes to do, but I also don't want to burn out from that. Luckily, I haven't burned out too bad from doing makeup, but I also I want to take a different approach to food to where I'm not like overwhelmed by it in the sense of counting calories, but have fun and creative freedom. But I also don't want to like lose my creativity when it comes to cooking. There's not enough like Hapa girls out there cooking, or gluten-free girls, and I'm all of that, of like Asian backgrounds, and I feel like I could bring something to the table that's so different, but it's hard to step my foot into something new as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a scary thing to go into something new, but I've always been someone who wants to be like a Jill of all trades. I've always had so many jobs growing up, even before YouTube, and like, oh my gosh, this glitter. This is the Miss Piggy Color Pop glitter with the NYX glitter eyeshadow base. Holy crap. That's so pretty. But I was just thinking, I don't know if I'm ever gonna have time to do that, because I would want like a full website, a full branding. You know, these nails go so good with this makeup look today. Oh, my Libra side is like screaming, showing. But yeah, I've just been really creative in the kitchen. If you follow my Instagram, I've been really creative still with makeup looks to come. It's just taking me longer because I do have a side job now too. And I'm excited about the new makeup series to come. I hope you guys will like it too. It's diving into old classic movies and the creepy history behind them. I think you guys will like it if you're a fan of this series as much as I am. It's a classic. A lot of people love it. It's been redone many times in movies and television and musicals, so I'm stoked. I hope that you guys will be too. Just give me some time. That's why I want to do this video that's more chill before I start that. And I'm gonna be visiting my family soon. It's Grandma Yoshi, if you've seen her on here. It's her 96th birthday coming up. I'm just gonna take some dark red eyeshadow and deepen in these liners in the bottom lash line. All right, are you ready for one of my favorite highlighters that I almost forgot about? Oh my gosh, this rose pink highlighter is so pretty. It's by Pixie. It's called Rose Dew. So if I did a cooking TikTok and everything, what should I call it? It's gonna be gluten-free, some Asian inspired dishes, because makeup's fun and all, but I feel like I just need something else creative, and like my heart's been really drawn to cooking. I don't know, what do you think? It's like I feel like I'm at a standstill. I don't know what the future holds for me. Like, I have fun doing this, but I feel like you have to keep elevating yourself, especially as an online influencer person. I hate calling myself an influencer, you know what I mean? All right, I'm gonna put on lashes and I'll be back. I can't believe I was able to snap with these. And just like that, we have completed this look. Definitely go follow the original artist that created this beautiful look. It's like lavenders, pinks, reds with a ton of glitter. I absolutely had so much fun chatting with y'all while doing this. Thank y'all for letting me lean on you and talk to you about, you know, little life updates, things I've been struggling with and dealing with, and just things in life. I could see why people say, when you grow up, it's kind of harder to find new friends and keep old ones, but we're about, you know, changing for good, and that's what life is about. It's ever changing, people are growing, just like plants in the world and the earth. But positive vibes, we are going to go into this new year with positivity and new makeup series to come. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It matches my nails, ooh. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember, every Friday we post here, and we're on TikTok and Instagram as well. Love y'all. Bye.